Hello, this is your assignment description for lesson scripts for the Unit 2 reflection assignment, cumulative assignment. So, the hardest part about this is that what is a script? I've yet to find a better title for this. But the idea is that you're going to create a lesson for your future students, 3 of them actually. In this case, it's based on instructional strategies or things to try from the Feinstein text. So you're going to take one of those ideas, actually 3 of those ideas, and put them into application. Granted, you may or may not have a current teaching assignment, but you can use this. And the idea is that you're going to create a meaningful lesson that when you are teaching or in a teaching assignment, that you'll be able to pull this up and use it. Ultimately, so I want you to create them in Google Slides. And then, you're welcome to complete them along the way, right? Like we're going to do readings week 1, reading week 2. While that's fresh in your mind, you're welcome to just take that to the next level and make it into a lesson as you go. Make 3 separate lessons as you go. Or you can wait till the end and kind of do it reflectively. It's up to you. But so in order to do this, so when you consider what things to use, some of the ideas are more amenable than others. So like, for example, I have in here like rewrite a scene from Shakespeare, or explicitly teach social behaviors. So you would create, 3 or 4 slides to do that, right? Class, today we're going to learn about this. This concept means this. This is the assignment. This is what I want you to look for. But you really need to think it through, right? You're going to take, if this is half an hour or 2 hours, and really deeply think about how you present this, and then create the materials. And you don't need handouts. It doesn't need to go any more than what it does need is these Google Slides with the words that you would say, and then some visuals. So, because it's not just about talking, right? As far as engaging learning. So I need 3 images. They could be YouTube links, clip art, real photos, graphics. It just can't be words. So I need to know what you would say and the visuals to support it. And then, I go on here to say, right, if you pick something more conceptual, like create a board game about this lesson. And you can do that again in any subject. Or have students create time capsules. What you'd want to do to demonstrate that to me that you understand this concept and have prepared it is you would create the Google Slides with the title, the description of the activity, and then you'd have some resources. Again, think it through. What would you actually do? What would you ask them to do? Would you get a blank board game template? You get some examples of what a board game is, and so some of the parameters of how many concepts they have to use, how many players there would be, or whatever, right? Just kind of think that through in your own fun creativity in making this a lesson. So we talked about using the actual words. Each script is worth 15 points. So you get 6 points for the words, and then 9 points for the visual graphic representation stuff. This is really about, do you have it or not? There's a sliding scale of quality, but for the most part, did you include all the words really well? Great, 6 points. Did you include 3 graphic representations? Oh, only 2? Okay, then you get 6 out of 9 points, right? You want to make them as engaging as possible because this is your materials to use going forward. And then as a additional measure, so you're doing 3 separate lessons. So you theoretically have 3 separate Google slide decks. If you want to, you can put them all in one, but it needs to have a beginning, middle, and end and represent 3 different slide decks, 3 different lessons. And then, like our other things, we'll have a discussion. So we'll have a 3-day discussion about this. Day 1 is upload your slides for everyone to see. And then day 2 and 3 is you check out all your classmates' slides, learn from them. The idea in education is there's a ton of sharing, right? So kind of implied permission. If someone does a great lesson on something else that you think you'd like, that's the idea, is to be able to share this. With a number of students times 3 scripts, you could leave here with a dozen or more ideas on how to do these creative instructional strategies from the Feinstein text. So if nothing else, you can see how someone else did it and it'll inspire you to make yours better or whatever. But the idea, again, with the learning community, you're going to do this is the lesson script.
Good afternoon, everyone. If you are interested in
creating
helping
these
out in the garden,
lessons.
you can head out now. Again, if you would like to step outside into the beautiful weather and help out in the garden, it would be appreciated.
All right. I have my day job on my lunch. So the idea is create 3 separate lessons with what you'd say and the visuals you'd use to bring these Feinstein text ideas to life for instructional strategies. And then for the discussion, share and comment like we've been doing. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks.